So let's talk about A24's spine-tingling New England folktale that is known to us as The Witch.
Big D's entertainment rankings and reviews.
So greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a review of the 2015 folk horror flick, The Witch. Also subtitled A New England Folktale, released by A24, written and directed by Robert Eggers in his feature directorial debut, and starring Anya Taylor-Joy in her film debut, alongside Ralph Ineson, Dickie, Harvey Scrimshaw, Ellie Grainger, and Lucas Dawson. The film is set in 1630s New England, and its plot follows a Puritan family who encounter forces of evil in the woods beyond their farm. This film was presented at the Sundance Festival in 2015 and was released the following year by A24, and was apparently a big success for the independent studio, making this one of their few attempts that managed to put them on the map, even though they did release several other films before this. And people considered by this to be, well, some people consider it to be one of the best horror films of the 2010s. Let's get into the story. In 1630s New England, English settler William and his family, wife Catherine, teenage daughter Thomasin, preteen son Caleb, and young fraternal twins Mercy and Jonas are banished from a Puritan settlement over a religious dispute. They build a farm near a large, secluded forest, and Catherine bears her fifth child, Samuel. While under Thomason's care, Samuel abruptly disappears. It is soon revealed that a witch has stolen and killed Samuel to use his body to make a flying ointment. Devastated by the loss, Catherine spends her days crying and praying. William takes Caleb hunting in the woods, where Caleb wonders if the unbaptized Samuel went to heaven. In response, William discloses that he secretly traded Catherine's prized silver cup for hunting supplies. At the farm, the twins play with the family's billy goat, Black Phillip, who the children say talks to them. Catherine blames Thomason for misplacing her silver cup and holds her responsible for the loss of Samuel. That night, the children overhear their parents making plans to send Thomason away to serve another family. The next morning, Thomason and Caleb sneak into the forest to check a trap. Their dog Fowler chases a hare with Caleb in pursuit. The hare frightens their horse, which throws Thomason to the ground and knocks her unconscious. Caleb becomes lost and discovers Fowler's disemboweled body. Delving further into the thicket, he discovers a hovel from which the witch, disguised as a seductive young woman, emerges and kisses him. Thomason awakes and finds her way home by following William's voice as Catherine berates Thomason for taking Caleb into the woods. William defends Thomason by reluctantly admitting that he sold the cup. That night, Caleb returns to the farm naked, delirious, and mysteriously ill. Catherine suggests that Caleb has fallen victim to the witchcraft and prays for him. The next day, Caleb goes into violent convulsions and passionately proclaims his love for Christ before dying peacefully. The twins accuse Thomason of practicing witchcraft, but she in turn accuses the two of them for their supposed conversations with Black Phillip. Angered by his children's behavior, William locks them in the goat house. In the middle of the night, the twins and Thomason awake to find the witch drinking the blood of an nanny goat. In the house, Catherine has a hallucinatory vision in which Caleb and Samuel have returned. In her dream, she takes Samuel and nurses him, but in reality, a raven is pecking at her breast. Now then, I'm going to go to the end, the final act and ending. As always, you know the procedure. You have 5 seconds to stop this video. Go to the description box below and fast forward to the time below as I'm counting down. If you've seen the movie already, please continue. Okay, you've been warned. At dawn, William finds the goat stable destroyed, the goats eviscerated, and the twins missing, and an unconscious Thomason with bloodied hands. As she serves, Black Phillip gores and kills William. An unhinged Catherine blames Thomason for everything that has happened and tries to strangle her. In self defense, Thomason tearfully kills her mother with a billhook. Now alone, Thomason enters the goat house and urges Black Phillip to speak to her. The goat responds in a human voice and materializes into a handsome black clad man. He tells Thomason to remove her clothes and sign her name in a book, promising the life she has always wanted. Thomason, accompanied by Black Phillip as a goat, then enters the forest nude, where she finds a coven holding a witches' sabbath around a bonfire. The witches begin to levitate, and Thomason joins them, laughing as she ascends above the trees. End of story. Moment of silence, people. So, what did I think of The Witch? Well, I've seen it a few times. More recently, I got it on Blu ray in an A24 horror films collection, along with X, Hereditary, which that's one we'll be reviewing next, Green Room, and It Comes at Night, which I know I should have reviewed that, but I will eventually. I thought it was pretty shocking and what have you. Very, very shocking. And let me tell you, this is a real. I don't know how to say but it's really incredible. When it was released, it did pretty well, making a worldwide theatrical gross of 40 million. It made 25 million here in the US and 15 in other parts of the world. And well, it did pretty well at the box office. The film currently sits at 90% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is certified fresh, which that's something that most A24 films have been doing these last few years. Well, they say, as thought provoking as it is visually compelling, the film delivers a deeply unsettling exercise in slow building horror that suggests great things for debuting writer director Robert Eggers. I agree. I agree with the story and the direction Mr. Eggers gave to us. So I'm going to say that was very good. In Variety, one of the reviews says it's a fiercely committed with a fiercely committed ensemble and an exquisite sense of historical detail conspired to cast a highly atmospheric spell in the film, a strikingly achieved tale of a mid 17th century New England family's steady descent into religious hysteria and madness. Now, in Rolling Stone, Pierre Travers says, building his film on the diabolical aftershocks of Puritan repression, Eggers raises the film far above the horror herd. He doesn't need cheap tricks. Eggers merely directs us to look inside. Now, one person summarized the movie in Time magazine as a triumph of tone, writing that although Eggers is extremely discreet, things you don't see are more horrifying than those you do. The picture's relentlessness sometimes feels like torment. Well, I do agree with that. And someone from the Washington Post says that the film joins the ranks of some films like The Exorcist, The Omen, and Rosemary's Baby, saying that The Witch comports itself less like an imitator of those classics than their progenitor. If I mispronounce that word, I apologize. Which is a tribute to a filmmaker who, despite his newcomer status, seems to have arrived in the full throes of maturity, in full control of his prodigious powers. Definitely. So, anyway, this film just wow. It will bring you a whole lot of shocks and what have you. Anyway, the film went on to win numerous awards. from various things, from the Fangoria Chainsaw Awards, which won Best Film and Best Actress for Anya Taylor-Joy, and even won the Independent Spirit Awards, and lots of other film associations. This was incredible. Also, it has a score from Mark Corvin, which was good. And I'm just going to say it was just wow. Sometimes I like to try to give films that takes place in well, in the past, and well, I thought it was not bad. Now for our cast, Anya Taylor-Joy plays Thomason, and I must say she does an exceptionally good job in her first film. Of course, after this, she'd go on to be in other films. Some I've actually seen, including Split, as well as its sequel Glass. And she's also been in the Emma remake in 2020. I've also seen her in the New Mutants, The Northman, The Menu, and of course, more recently, as the voice of Princess Peach in the Super Mario Bros. Movie earlier this year. Anyway, I will say that her job on The Witch was very good. Ralph Ineson played William, and of course, he's well known for playing Chris Finch in the original British version of The Office. Kate Dickie plays Catherine, and I'm going to say she's pretty good. She's well known for playing Lisa on Game of Thrones, as well as Lex on the BBC show Tinseltown. Now, as for everyone else, they were all not too bad. Harvey Scrimshaw played Caleb, Ellie Grainger played Mercy, and Lucas Dawson played Jonas. They were good and what have you. But like I said, it was kind of creepy though. But hey, I managed to handle the witch. I thought it was really good, and it's really something with a good story, great characters, and a cast, and a good score, good atmosphere, and a great setting and what have you. The Witch is definitely worth looking into. So, would I recommend it? I'd say hell yeah, definitely go for The Witch. So, anyway, I thought it was good. So, what did you think of The Witch? Let me know in the comments section below. If you liked the video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Join me next time when I bring to you my review of another A24 film, and that will be Hereditary. So, if you like this, consider checking out my spoiler-free reviews of these two recent A24 films, both from last year. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of X. The upper right-hand corner is my review of Pearl. And I'm hoping for the best that the next film, Maxine, turns out to be a good one. Now, you know, Pearl's the prequel to X. Or go to the bottom left-hand corner and see, well, one of my earlier videos, and that was a review of Midsommar. Well, as I pronounce it, Midsummer, but it's Midsommar. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. And I forgot, Midsommar is also an A24 film. So anyway, if you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.